Good morning. Charles Merkel here for day 119 of 3-minute 10 breath total body warm up. Back home, back on regular location. Had an awesome time in the Smoky Mountains, and I have an incredible share and lesson with you for you today. Because if you're watching this live or watching the replay today, you're realizing, hey Charles, you're doing this on Sunday. You said you take Sundays off. More accurately, I said I would take a day of rest every week. A day of rest. I did that yesterday because it was the first day we were back from a trip, exhausted. I really did have intention of coming out yesterday morning. It just didn't happen. And I knew, and I made the commitment, and I am doing it here this morning, Sunday morning. Sun's just coming up. Got to bed really late last night. I had a lot of work to catch up on. But yesterday, I knew I had today. Now, I had to make the commitment to come out today, and I did. I'm here right now. But I took my day of rest yesterday. As far as these recordings and this exercise goes, there's a very good lesson here. Because I remember as a child, oh gosh, this was elementary school. I think it was Mrs. Wynn. Yeah. And she had a policy. And she explained it at the beginning of the year that I don't know if they were semesters or if they were called something else, 2 of them a year. You get 2 passes, meaning because we had to turn in all of our work. And if we didn't turn something in, it was an automatic 0. She said, you get 2 times that you get a freebie where you won't get a grade, but you also won't get a 0 for 2 assignments, 2 homework assignments. Gosh, public schools, all that homework. I used those 2 up at the beginning of the year. Now, she told us, this is for those moments where you just can't get it done. Something happens, life happens, you just can't get the homework done. You have 2 times to not turn it in, and you won't be penalized. Again, you're not going to get a grade, but there won't be a 0 added to the average. I used those up early on. I don't remember what the reasons were. They weren't important. I just figured, hey, I got two options not to, and not to turn in the homework, and I used them up. Something happened. It was something significant, and I didn't get an assignment done. And this was my 3rd time not getting something turned in. My parents even had a meeting with my teacher to explain it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. That something occurred outside of my control, something involving the family, and I couldn't get my homework done and turned in. I'll never forget. And I am so grateful to her for doing this. But she held her guns. And she said, I was known as Bobby growing up. So Bobby, he had 2 opportunities do not turn something in, and he wouldn't receive a 0. Said he already used those up. This is why I set these policies in place. He used them up for 2 unimportant reasons. And now he doesn't have any left for an important reason. She held her ground and I got a 0. I earned that 0. And my grades were so important to me at the time. So important. I was an A student. That, for a child, that cut deep. And I remembered that I had 2 opportunities. I had 2 get out of jail free cards. And I'd already used them up, and they weren't there when I needed them. So all last week, I was on vacation with my family. And all last week, I didn't accept any excuses not to do these videos, not to do the exercise. And so I still had my rest day, my get out of jail free card, if you will. And I used it yesterday. So by doing that, I made the commitment I was going to get out this morning, off my ass, get out and do this video. And I am. But I still had my rest day. Quite frankly, yesterday I just needed it. We do that in life, especially with our finances. We use up our chances. We use up our get out of jail free cards. We use up our opportunities. We get our paycheck. Hopefully you pay all of the people you need to pay. But then we buy stupid stuff that makes us feel good for the moment, for just a little while. A little bit of ease. I deserve this. I earn this. We don't have anything left, paycheck to paycheck. And then an opportunity comes along to advance yourself, to make tomorrow a better day, to do something now to make tomorrow a little bit easier. There's nothing left in the coffers because we already used it up. I'm talking about saving, but I'm not talking about saving for retirement, investing. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother conversation for another day. I'm talking about right now money. Having a little bit set aside. A little bit. For when an opportunity comes to better yourself, to advance yourself, you can do it. And it won't take away from your family. So do that. And I'm not going to give you an amount or a percentage. Well, you know what? I will, because we just finished The Richest Man in Babylon, and it was recommended at least 10% is my money. Again, not to go buy stupid stuff that makes us feel good and we're going to forget about tomorrow, or it won't be important to us tomorrow. 10%, that's my money for when an opportunity comes that I've done due diligence for, that it's a good opportunity. I can jump on it. And I can do it. and I don't have to borrow. I don't have to pull from the funds that are supposed to take care of my family or to meet current obligations. But we still have to be honorable. 10% set aside for you. So you can do something now so future you has what's needed to take even more steps forward. All right. Take that lesson with you today, mull on it, meditate on it, take action on it. Let's get started with today's exercise. All right, so this is a resistance-based exercise. So if your first time here, you can try to follow along, just watch what I do. But ultimately, go to the web address in the ticker, 7minutemorning.com, where you'll have, there's immediate access, takes you right to a page with the video training on how to do this exercise. So you can join me tomorrow. All right, ready? And begin. Yeah, that's good. That is so good. Whole body's warmed up. 3 minutes, 10 breaths. So for me, 6 days a week. Starting out, you can do it 7. Because until you learn to work multiple muscle groups at the same time, it's warm up. But once you get your body working in tandem, it becomes a full-blown exercise. 3 minutes. All right. I am ready to go have an awesome day. I hope you are too. I will see you tomorrow, Monday morning, for day 120. See you tomorrow. God bless. Charles signing off. Bye.